So, coming up soon, we have SimCity, which is kind of a close race between Nug City and Hoishin. Oh, you know what? I need to add Boss Crab too. And then after that, we still have no names for the Oracle of Ages file name, which since the donation link should be working now, I think that's an easy snipe. So let's see what you guys got. And then of course after that, the LADX file name Iwata is in the lead with $5. That's an easy snipe as well. Or you could just support your boy Iwata for making good video games. And we also have the ongoing bid war, of course.
Like other speed
tricks
and stuff.
You don't have to.
The Ages, Oracle of Ages. Dimitri,
Fortunately, you have to listen to Fever or Chill.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We've also got
I was
Lion
hoping to play
King
like
versus
Idle Music or
Aladdin's
something,
House.
but they were like, nah.
So, if you want to see The Lion King, I mean, Aladdin is pretty far in the lead. It's $50 to $5, but if you're feeling some Lion King, then I hope you've got $46 in your pocket. I hope you've got $46. See what you got. Let's see what you got.
Am I up here? Am I live on the stream? If so, what's up, everybody? How we all doing? Yo, what's
Yo,
up?
good morning, Seancass.
Morning.
I'm ready for my pills.
Ready for your morning dose? So yeah, I don't know, there's not really too much to talk about in Dr. Mario. If you're familiar with the game, all you're doing is trying to make a four-way connection of the same color, and the viruses that you're trying to kill are part of that color, so they count as part of that four or more. And you can clear them horizontally, wow, horizontally or vertically.
So this is, I'm assuming, going to be a lot like a game like Tetris Attack or Puzzle League, where pattern recognition and experience play heavily into your favor because you're reacting a lot to randomness.
Absolutely, yeah. Every board that gets filled, every level, has always the same amount of viruses, but can be any amount of any color as long as they reach the total for every level. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I can have any amount of red, any amount of blue, any amount of yellow, but it'll always be the same total number, and they can appear anywhere on the board up to a certain height depending on the level. The pill order is decided at the beginning of every stage, I think. So there's nothing you can do to like manipulate it going through. You can, like, I guess on Nintendo they figured out how to manipulate that, at least level 0, but I haven't heard anything of the sort for Super Nintendo. But yeah, I guess the last thing before I start is normally we time the game from the level select until we clear the last virus, but if you look back, I don't even think the video exists anymore, but their original record holder for this game, Ham1112, who was a Japanese player, timed it from one-player game until the blue screen appears at the end of level 20, where the virus guy is, and it says congratulations or whatever. But yeah, after anything other than that, I'm ready to go.
Okay, it should be ready on my end too. So, well, you can give me a countdown if you want, actually.
Sure. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. So I guess one other final note here. Oh, I messed up. Is that I guess we're forced to listen to Fever or Chill. I would have asked what the chat wanted, but Super Nintendo Chill is really terrible, like extra terrible, so we'll just go with Fever. Unlike a score, I mean, yeah, like a points run or whatever, combos aren't always in your best interest. You really just want to, if you're going to combo, make sure that you don't have to drop the pills a super long way to make those combos happen. And in general, I'm just trying not to... What am I trying to say here? Not having like leftover pill halves drop a far way down the board. That was a pretty terrible one.
Right, because those move really slow, right?
Right, I can move a pill faster down the screen than the game can itself when it drops, and it doesn't affect any of the, like the speeds don't affect it, so if I were to put it on high, that wouldn't change anything in that regard. The only thing high really does in general is make the pills drop, or drop on their own, not after they've been cleared, but just the full pill that comes, that you can move itself. Come on, let me get some red here. Will make them descend more quickly throughout the level. Normally how it works is, on any level, or any speed, the more viruses that are, or the more pills you put into play, you'll hear a little, like, jingle, and that means that the pill speed has gone up. Which does help, but we can hold down, which is the max speed anyway that it will go to in that regard, so there's no point in increasing the speed to save time, per se. Ooh, that was close.
So growing up, I never played Dr. Mario much. If you're going fast, are you trying to just get fours all over the place, or are you also trying to set up combos? Are you prioritizing one over the other?
You're trying to balance not clearing too much of any one color off the screen at any one time, as well as trying to clear as many viruses as you can with like the smallest amount of pills. So right there you saw I did like a big horizontal, and those are super helpful because I get rid of more than 2 viruses with any single pill, like in that instance, which doesn't always happen, but that's what you're aiming for, I guess. We really...
For a donation, I missed one last time.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's quick. We've got $5 from Dive Buster, which somehow I missed. CG, Poker Own Gun. So if you want to put those $5 towards an incentive, you can let me know in the chat.
Alright, now I really, really, really want another double blue here. And the game gave it to me. Over here. In general, horizontal clears are probably the hardest to get used to using, at least effectively. You can really mess stuff up, which I'm bound to do at some point in this run. And make a big mess for yourself, trying to go for something a little bit too creative. But, let's see, I probably just want to do this. And the weird part about, like, speedrunning this game is everyone that plays it pretty much has a different style of doing it. I guess that's a little bit difficult to explain, but some people like to keep the playing field level, some people will try to never waste any pills, some people will waste them but quickly so that they can move on and kind of get through the pill order faster. There's a million different decisions you can make, and that's what this game is really all about, is just decision making and how quickly you can do it, because that makes up a large portion of your time, or how good your time is. Kind of looking for a red-yellow here. That's what we want. This way I can do this. I get the double yellow right away, which is super lucky. You notice I'll kind of cover up pills, cover up viruses of the wrong color, the wrong pill color. And usually it's just because I don't have too much of a use for that other pill color, and I don't have a spot for it otherwise, like a virus I can put it on top of, so I'll try and, I guess, waste it efficiently, if that makes That makes the objective clearer in my play. Oh boy, that's a mistake. Luckily, it should be cleaned up pretty easily. Now I have all yellow and blue at the top. That's not what you want to see, so I don't have much access to red. So like I can sneak this one down here. That wasn't so bad. Usually the game can be really mean and then just start spitting out a ton of red at you at that point, or any color that you don't want to see. Another main thing to avoid when playing this game for speed is to try not to make towers. Like I kind of have a tower going in the middle here. There's like 5 viruses all in a row. Can really might not. Oh, let's go over here with this. Can start blocking off options and start making it so that you don't have anywhere to put anything except block other viruses with a color that you don't want on top of it. Right now I've got nothing for blue, and the red is in between 2 yellows. So I'm even going to waste that double yellow to access the red more quickly. Now it's just a matter of the game giving me yellow. And the majority of players seem to experience this thing where yellow is always the biggest problem. Either you get a ton of yellow right off the bat and clear all the yellow viruses off the screen and you're just left with a sea of blue and red. Or the other way around where all you have are yellow viruses and getting nothing but red and blue pills. Like right now, yellow everywhere. Man. I have some yellow, please, game. I've also done a bad job, as you can see, like single pill haps on top of the yellows. It's not really making any holes. Here we go. King Hippo, who's a very good player of this, also the guy who got me into speedrunning pretty much from his A Link to the Past streams back in 2011, 2010 even, maybe. Has a lot of theories about gameplay with this and what to do and when you should do it. And his big thing he likes to talk about is making very good use of your double color pills. So double reds, double yellows, double blues.
Do you have time for a couple of donations?
Sure thing, man.
Okay. We've got 420 from ST Tainer 93.
Nice. What's up,
Great
Tanner?
event so far, guys. I wanted to ask Seancass. My Eliayase looks like Chitoge from Nisekoi.
This guy is a jokester.
Put the money towards Zelda for LADX file name. Okay, so that's a tight race. Zelda at 420, and I believe Iwata is only at 5. Also a tight race coming up is the SimCity city name, which I believe, what is it, Nug City is at 19 and some change, and Hoishin's at 20, so anybody can make a break in that fight. And then we also have another donation for $20 from Kanadar, sorry if I mispronounced. It says, good luck runners and everyone involved with this year's JRTA. Special shout out to Andy. Love that guy. Donation can go to Runner's Choice of Incentive. So whatever you feel is necessary, Seancass. Do you need a quick reminder, or do you have something in mind?
What's coming up? Other than, I think you just said it, but I'm zoning out here.
It's cool. So we've got a tight race for the SimCity file name, or city name rather. It's Nug City at 1920 or Hoishin at 20, or 420, or Thunder Bucket. 420 being a city name, Thunder Bucket also being a city name. Those are both at $5, and you have 20 at your disposal. So putting 20 towards any of those will put it well in the lead. you could put it towards an Oracle of Ages file name, which has nothing at all, so
How many characters do I get with that?
5.
5 characters.
English.
Oh man, the possibilities are endless.
You also have LADX, which is hiragana character. Or if you're feeling especially sentimental towards a Final Fantasy VII character, most of those are open or have small donations towards them. So you've got SimCity, Oracle, LADX, or Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII has quite a few characters, doesn't it?
Yes, you have open, we've got Tifa, Barrett, Eris, and Sid, and then Red 13 would tie you with the lead.
I made a mistake. Yeah, but like how many characters can the file name or the character name be?
9,
9. Okay,
which would fully fit Seancass.
it would. Oh my goodness. You know what? That's too much thinking, and I need my brain at the moment. I'm just gonna put it all towards Nug City to make sure Nug City makes it.
Nice, dude. That's a good choice.
Of
All right.
course. All right. Hey, that was actually normal timing, below 12 minutes for level 10. That's not pretty good. Or that is a pretty good pace for me, considering I am not at my prime of 2 years ago playing this game. But it means it's not a train wreck so far.
We got one more that's again T-Latch, $3. No comment, but if you like that $3 to go towards one of the incentives I was just describing, feel free to let us know in the chat. Oh, and one more. Evil Gamer X with $1.01, who says, Penny, Oracle of Ages file name Kappa. So now, you're saying you donated a penny because you donated $1 and a penny, and you want the file name Kappa? Or do you want the file name to be Penny, and you're just saying Kappa? Let me know. It could be either, because they're both 5 characters. I honestly don't know.
I've got myself quite a bit of a mess in the bottom right-hand corner here, but I'm hoping everything is going to be okay. I suspect it will be.
You gonna go for the red first, like that lone red? Oh, I'm
Right.
behind you now.
I was going to say, wasn't too sure which one that was, but I think I got it. Yellow. Just keep giving me yellow, game. That's perfect. I don't have tons of blue and red everywhere. Here we go. I guess another strategy here is at the end of levels, you want to pile up the pills that you don't need as quickly as possible, and you never kind of want to get yourself in a situation where you've wasted a bunch of pill of the color that you need that is like the last one on the board. If that makes sense. I feel like I've been saying if that makes sense a lot. I apologize.
So I have a question. So you have, like, you started this round with 50 viruses. Does it matter what color you clear them with? Do you have, I can't remember if you said this already or not, but could you just do straight up with 50 blue viruses?
I think that there's code in place to, oh my god, there's nothing for this option. Okay, sorry. There's something that makes it not all be, like, it has to at least be one of every color at the beginning of the level, but outside of that, we don't know of any, like, specific, like, it's not going to evenly distribute the colors all the time, if that makes sense. So if there's 40 viruses total, let's say, 10 of them could be yellow, 10 of them could be blue, and 20 of them could be red.
Gotcha. So are they like predetermined?
It's completely random. And I got nothing here. It's just a sea of yellow. Alright, that's the perfect thing I wanted to see. Gotta dig my way out here a little bit. It's alright though. Alright, there we go. Finally got through that nightmare level. Again, starting the level here with a bunch of yellow on top. So I'm going to try and favor like this extra blue to land on top of more yellow for the meantime until we get some blue opened up here. Seems like we do now. But now I'm losing all of my yellow. So they're going to flip-flop, and I'm going to start putting yellow on top of blue. Let's see. Perfect. I need this double red pretty bad. Do that. Oh, the dyslexia, dude. The color dyslexia. It's a common mistake of mine. Assuming that they'll be in the other orientation, or just flat out not being able to see. Wish I could talk more about points play, because I assume more people that are familiar with this are familiar with playing versus or for points. So similar play style for both of those. You want to make combos to bury the other opponent or just to get higher scores. But I really have no idea, man, how to play that. I tried playing Meridian Prime, who's really, really good at that. I highly suggest watching his, from the very first ESA, he did like a 1,000,000 points run. And I tried recently to get 1,000,000 points, and the closest I came was like 700,000 and a bunch of levels later than him. And it got to the point where I died because the game was just speeding up too quickly. I couldn't even make it to 1,000,000. So it's a really cool run, and it's very different from this play style of just trying to go fast. Gotta love those L clears. We really have like no names for specific things, and it would help a lot to have names for different kinds of clears and stuff, at least standardized ones, so we could talk strategy more amongst the community. If you are interested in playing Dr. Mario yourself for speed, or any puzzle game, there is a Discord for that. Puzzle General. I'd have to look up exactly how one would contact anyone to get involved in that. But they do tournaments all the time, so if you're familiar with any puzzle game ever from your childhood, chances are BB Forky from Puzzle General is going to be throwing a tournament for it sooner or later. So there's a guy, at least, to check out. BB Forky is his Twitch name.
Time for another donation.
Sure.
Alright, Ghost King, the runner of the fabulous Doritos Dash of Destruction, which, by the way, was a really entertaining run, I gotta say. I had a lot of fun. Ghost King donated $6.27. He said, donating my time for my run with my donation total. Great run so far. Looking forward to hopefully seeing these two get to the GDQ. Apologies for the train wreck, but it sounds like we got some good entertainment out of it. Keep up the good work, everyone. And We certainly did. At least from where I was sitting, I was having a blast. So thank you, Ghost King.
Yeah, that game looked ridiculous.
Oh, and I completely...
In a fantastic way.
I completely skipped over Evil Gamer sent another one. Said a $3.99. He said there's a $1 minimum, so here's bringing it to $5 for Penny. It's the Oracle of Ages file name. Okay, so he was saying Penny and not Kappa. Thank goodness.
Alright, if nothing terrible happens in this level, I'll have a pretty standard time, I guess, for my own paces, which is good. That means we won't go horribly over limit or estimate or anything. I gave myself a pretty generous estimate, but this game is super RNG. So if I end up having to game over a couple times in the last 2 levels, that could be a thing, but it shouldn't be. All I do in my spare time is play high level, like levels 20 and up, and try and go as high as I can just to keep myself always in shape in this game. I have a problem, I guess. That was not a good play. Here we go. This should be an easy enough fix, though. Yeah, that's fine. Luckily, there was some red under there, so it didn't make a horrible mess.
Oh, holy cow. You know, I completely kind of misrepresented SimCity. Apparently, the top 4 city names will be used, so it will not be it's not going to be, you know, everybody's going to be using Node City. One person will be using Node City.
Right.
And we've got Hoishin, 420, and Thunderbucket, so 420 and Thunderbucket are only at $5 a piece, so if anybody wants to snipe a SimCity file name, now is the chance, because that game is coming up in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. Hour and a half, maybe. I think I said that the last time I brought it up, but I'm actually looking at the schedule now and not just spitballing.
And again, we've got a sea of yellow. This is very typical, so I guess you're getting a very standard representation of this game. It is not a fluke that there's yellow everywhere. I've always kind of wondered if it's just like the human brain, and some people have problems with different colors as well, just because you tend to see a specific color that maybe you like more or something subconsciously and go for it over other things. And yellow just seems to be everybody's least favorite color. I've got no red now. Oh man. Here we go. pass it up. I got lucky with getting this yellow-red after that. It's pretty much a gamble.
Oh wow, I have, looks like I've been completely overlooking one particular donation incentive, which is the Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Bid War, where you play as the light side or the dark side, which are both currently at 0. I know nothing about either of these runs, but if you do, or maybe Almac is in chat, or somebody that knows better. But if you want to influence that one way or another, they're both at $0, so get your money in for that.
Ooh, what do I want to do? Probably not that, but that's okay. Oh man. This is getting pretty, Alright, we're in there. Getting a little, what's the word? Claustrophobic. My good buddy Ness, who I was actually supposed to be racing today, but because of the schedule differences and things, was not able to make it. Always says that the best part about this game, at least in running it, is making mistakes and how well you can kind of rescue yourself, because if you didn't make mistakes in this game, it would be pretty boring, like without luck or without things like mistakes. It just wouldn't be as fun to run, so I tend to pride myself on how well I can get myself out of terrible situations that I've made. So even if things get hairy towards the end here, I'm pretty confident in digging my way out, even if it looks like it can't be done. Though now that I've said that, I will probably jinx myself and actually game over on 19 or 20. Never say never. Alright, 18, 19, and 20 left. Not doing too bad. This is looking like 35, 36, maybe 37 if the end goes poorly because I jinxed it. Look at all this yellow. Gotta love it, man. I'm just gonna do something like this. Man, I would really like a double yellow. That would help a buttload. Game is... There we go. Thank you. And I still don't really have a great place. Okay. Okay. I could still use more double yellows, that's the crazy part. But that double blue kind of jammed everything up. I guess I haven't mentioned who, many other runners or what the record time is. I haven't really mentioned the record time because I don't remember the exact seconds, but there's only 3 people that have ever beaten this game or beaten levels 0 to 20 in under a half an hour. And the first person to do it was a guy I mentioned earlier, Ham, who's a Japanese runner and comes and does like a 1 Twitch stream a year. Or so it seems to be, so it's really hard to find him and hard to contact him. But he is still really good. And then later than that, I'd say it's been at least a year now. Kupari showed up on the scene, and he's known in the puzzle world. I think he also runs Luigi's Mansion or something like that. Man, I don't know. But he did runs for maybe a month or two and beat the world record, and we all thought that was an impossible to beat record at that time. So yeah, definitely shout outs to him. He's an amazing player. And then the current record holder is the #1 speedrunner in the world. If you follow memes, it's ACMLM, and the guy just played and played and played and played and played, and it's awesome because he got so good after putting in. It seemed like everybody was just already that good, and he was the one person you could watch progress and just get progressively better and better and better, till he finally beat both Kupari and Ham and took the record. I think it's below 2950 at this point. But alright, 19. Now the viruses start spawning in the 4th slot down. Or the 4th, would you say, row, I guess, down. And that causes me to be unable to clear a virus if I put it, or clear a pill if I put it on top of a wrong colored virus at the top row. So I'm actually going to shut up and concentrate, because I do not want to force myself into a game over. We seem okay. Put this here. Clear this out. Okay. Almost into the safe zone. Oh, what timing on this double blue. Oh, that's not good. I didn't flip it. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. We're fine. Sort of digging a hole here in the middle, and that's the last place you want a hole. It's okay to, or at least sometimes it's okay to make holes along the sides of the level, but you definitely don't want to make or dig a hole in the center of the level. It just ends up creating problems down the road. When you get lower and lower through, you start digging your way through the actual viruses. Got no spots for blue. Alright. You generally want to clear things top to bottom without making plays at the bottom of the field when you have tons of viruses at the top. It just means they'll probably have to drop further. Pill halves will have to drop further to clear them towards the end. Oh, okay. Myself a tower on the left here too. Try and get rid of that. Oh, getting lucky. We'll go here, just because this yellow-blue is next. Alright, not bad. No game over. This level goes well. It looks like it'll be 36 something, so guess time is sort of coming up. It'll be 2.5 minutes if I'm good. Oh, no blue. Alright, this is semi-unfortunate. With all of this yellow everywhere. Uh-oh. I really wasn't joking about yellow being obnoxious sometimes. finally starting to get some yellow pills here. Make a little progress. So yeah, as I said at the start of the run, usually time would be when I clear the last virus, but because when I watched Ham, he would always wait for the blue screen to come up. That's what we'll do here, and assume that it is JRTA timing. Because why not? It is the event's name after all. Try to leave this yellow guy up at the top so I don't have to... Okay, never mind. Ended up getting a double yellow so I don't have to drop any pill halves. Alright, time is coming up very shortly once I get enough reds. And time. Alright. Not too bad.
You got 36.53.
Yeah, that's what I got here too. Cool. Awesome. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Nice, dude. GG.
Yeah, thank you. Had a couple of mistakes in there, but it wasn't... Nothing got too ugly throughout the whole part, so I'm pretty happy with it. Below 37, can't be mad about that either.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think we have Momo coming up.
Yeah, we've got half coordinated and Momodora 4, River Under the Moonlight, any percent insane. And a reminder, if you donate $5 during the run, you are eligible to win a Momodora Cow Perler Sprites. Or Sprite Perler, I suppose. More information is available on the schedule for that. And thanks to Seancass.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks for having me. Good luck in reaching the goal.
Thanks, boss.